This is JordanTower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. All right, so we got Boosie. Well, Boosie was talking about Kodak Black earlier, saying, we don't know if Kodak Black's rich or not. He could be broke. Okay. Just because he didn't move 2 hours outside of Georgia and buy 50 acres doesn't mean he's broke, bro. He lives in the city, okay? But anyways, Boosie, this isn't about that. Boosie thanks Kim Kardashian, who is advocating for C-Murder. Boosie's been standing by C-Murder a lot, too. He really is innocent, Boosie says. This C-Murder needs to be released now. He asks the president, and he says, can you please free him? I'm going to... I think it's in the state prison. They have no power to free him. Boosie should educate himself a little bit more. They can't give a pardon for someone that's not in Fed prison. You can call the governor and make it happen. I don't think it works. So then it says, Kim Kardashian, you are greatly appreciated. I hope C-Murder does get free because his case is so obviously tainted. You know, like he was living a crazy life, but he did not kill that person. Obviously, it was somebody else, and obviously they wanted to nab him for the murder. Jeezy is releasing a book now. It seems like Jeezy's in that class now where, you know, the Charlemagne group, where you put out a book, the publisher buys a certain amount of copies, makes you go New York Times bestseller, and it opens up a range of new money-making opportunities. I ain't mad at it, okay? Jeezy's in the next phase of his life. He can't be the trap rapper forever, you know? He's been slowly moving out of that, and he did it to the best level you can, okay? So I'm not mad at it at all, okay? Jeezy, to me, even though he doesn't have the best reputation of doing business with him, as a rapper and doing business and everything, as a rapper and just being a rapper, he was one of my favorite rappers, you know? Pretty consistent, on brand, not trying to like do too much, not trying to, oh, I'm going to make this kind of hit now for this and that. You know, like Yo Gotti kind of lost his way. You know, Yo Gotti, yeah, he's putting people on. That's one thing Jeezy didn't really do. You can't say YG, he got paid to co-sign that. I do like that Gotti's putting people on. I don't like the way he's doing it. It's almost like bullying. You know, like, oh, if you don't sound with me, we get to blackball you. And that's what he tried to do with Dolph. Jay-Z 40/40 Club has shut down. Probably because it opened in 2003. It's been open for 20 years. And it ran its course. I'm sure it looks worn down at this point. It's like you got to like weigh it out. Like, is it even worth redoing it and renaming it? You know, whatever. You know, it's like probably not. He'll probably open another club later called like Rock Nation or something like that, or The Rock. Seems like he likes to have a place to go. The 40/40s probably ran its course. They probably wanted to move out of that establishment and get a new space, something new and fresh. Sometimes you got to close a chapter. Plies. Now, I'm not political, so don't think this is a political thing. But he says he's obsessed with politics. Plies. All I've seen him do for the past couple of years, probably 7 years, is tweet about politics. It's like, calm down, bro. Like, he's got that derangement syndrome where he's just so hard one way. Like, are you getting paid to do this? Like, I'm not that obsessed with politics. Like, he says, I figured out why people claim to like the last president. It's because he represents non-accountability. He lives in a world where he wants to do and say whatever he likes without any consequences. This is a guy who loved this guy before because he was rich. Now he doesn't like him because it's cool not to like him. He gets a lot of love from one side, and he feels safe there. Plies is now what's funny about this, politics aside, Plies is a person that was a fake gangster. He gave you a fake image and played a role of a fake person for years and fooled me and a bunch of other people. I thought, okay, in 2007, I was thinking Plies must be that guy, right? Turns out he wasn't. Turns out he's a soft. You know what I mean? His brother's the tough one. It turns out he's the type to take the stand. There's a lot wrong with Plies. I mean, like, he did little deals to get out of certain gun charges in the past. Like, Plies is a clown to me, you know? Like, he's not an authentic person. T.I. is way more authentic to me than Plies is, okay? Yeah, T.I. did some stuff with the billboards and everything, but he's not a total fraud. Plies is like a total made-up character. Boss it, baby! Like, come on, man. I've just recently started to notice this about Plies. You know, like, I kind of knew it before, but, like, I didn't, like... It's just becoming annoying now. Boosie is a real... Like, he really was what he was, but he's just being annoying now. That's all it is. Like... Tory Lanez... I guess they're shaving a year off his sentence, and he's going to do not... You know, this Megan Knuff character... I appreciate the updates and everything, but it's like she sways hard one way, and she really needed this case to get some credibility here. Anyways, Tory Lanez is going to be in jail for about 3 years at least. And then he's probably going to get deported. He's not going to stay in the States. His life is severely changed. Really. He's young. I didn't realize how young he is. He's really just in his late 20s. I thought he was in his mid-30s. He's been around. And he might be. You know, it might be fake. Because, like, listen. Think about it. 13 years ago. You're trying to tell me this guy was 16 years old hanging out with Sean Kingston? I think he's a little bit older. I think he's like more like 33, 34. I'd believe like 33. Because he's been around for a minute. I would be like 32. Because think of it, 13 years ago, he was around Sean Kingston. That would have made him like 18, 19. That would make more sense. You know, like just skip college, go to high school, skip that. And then get into music. Because he didn't really pop till like early 20s. Yeah, that would make more sense. But anyway, still. You gotta realize, and it's hard to realize that in your 20s, but the people you're around can really get you in trouble, including women. And he got himself into trouble here. He did this to himself. I feel bad for him, but he did do this to himself. It's a shame. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. I appreciate you guys, and I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.